Email marketing isn't dead. It's not dead. It's just another form of connecting with people, communicating with people, and that doesn't die. What might be dead now is the way people are doing it. So people are smarter, they're more aware of the tactics and strategies that some people are using to get sales. And it's not like when email marketing first started and most people were excited to get email. A lot of people are really, really wary of what they let into their inbox. So, maybe email marketing like it's free money is dead. Maybe treating your email list like it's an ATM is dead. But email marketing itself is just a way to connect with your potential customers. So people are wise to the fact that you're sending emails to make money, to build your business. And if you do that in an ethical and honest way and don't make it be anything else than a connection, and don't try to trick people. Don't try to fool them into clicking a link or, clickbaiting them into opening the emails. Then it's a great way to connect with people. So I have been doing email marketing almost every single day since about 2010. And yes, things have changed. There was a time when people would click a lot easier, but that doesn't mean that it's not worth doing. It's a very valid, it's a very sustainable, it's a very reliable way of doing business. So before you decide that you don't want to do email marketing anymore, make sure you take a look at why you're deciding that. And I would say take a second look, take a really good look at whether or not this is a marketing medium for you. So there's some big mistakes people make when they're trying to do email marketing, and I wanted to talk to those points today. So one of the first things you don't want to do, and if you're using email marketing as just a way to connect with people and you're not trying to sell regularly, then maybe you'll do this because it's better than nothing. But if you're sending out an email newsletter, that's something that has a lot of content in it. And if people are getting this once a week and they don't feel connected to you, they're probably not reading it. Now, you should look at your stats, check that out. And maybe you figured out a way to get people to click through and really care about what's in there. Maybe you're really good on social and they're just really excited to get that newsletter. So this is not a hard and fast rule, but if you just are hoping that that once a week newsletter with a whole bunch of stuff in it is going to build your business or make you a lot of sales, think about that because think about getting a newsletter in your own inbox. Do you want to go through all that? Do you have time? Are you that interested? And I see newsletters in my inbox and I just don't want to read them. I don't want to go through section by section like I'm reading a magazine. I don't read magazines anymore because we can get information in very specific ways without having to kind of like just get whatever we're given, right? So, what I would suggest you do is break up that email. Instead of having a newsletter once a week, you can have all kinds of newsletter, not all kinds of emails going out all week long with those different sections in your newsletter. So break that up into 7 emails rather than one big email and expect people to read it. So one other mistake. So the first mistake is sending an email newsletter and thinking that's going to build your business. Be careful about that. I'm not saying it will never make you money. I'm not saying it will never work for you. But in general, if you think the email newsletter is the only way to go and that it's going to make you the most money, it probably isn't. So, what you want to do instead, I would suggest, is break that up into potentially 7 emails. You can even test this, split test it on your list. Send half your list once a week, send half your list once a day with all of the same content, just split up into 7 emails. See what happens. I almost am certain you'll get more clicks, you'll get more opens, and more people will see what you have to offer. And that is the key. right? So another thing people are doing that I see fairly often is they're not emailing their list and then they're emailing to sell something. Maybe it's on Black Friday, or maybe it's, a time where you want to make some money and you send out an offer. If you're doing that and you haven't been consistently emailing, you think consistently emailing is spamming your list. It's not. It's getting them to get to know you, getting them to trust you, giving them value. So then you've got a relationship. So then when you send really direct offers, they will be interested. They will be excited to see what you have to say, but not if you didn't put the work in. It's not like you can use your email list like an automated bank machine, right? You can't just pull money out of it all the time. It's not going to work that way. So that is the mistake number two, just sending those offers out and expecting them to just, be super excited, even though they haven't heard from you forever. They probably don't remember who you are. And now you want to sell to them. So another mistake people make is thinking that everybody thinks your email is spam if you email regularly. There are people who are going to be really excited to learn from you because it's hard to find someone who you trust, who builds a business like you want to build, who you relate to, who has the same values as you. That's a hard thing to find. So when I find someone like that, I want to hear from them. I want to get lots of emails from them. I want to get enough information from them that ideally I know if I buy their product, I'm going to get the value I want. I'm going to get it in a way that I want it. Like I don't want courses on things that I don't want to do in my business that don't make sense for my business. So I want enough information, and that comes from just really sharing what's going on in your business, sharing how you teach, sharing the experience you get. That takes a lot of content and it won't happen 4 times a month. So you want to get really engaged with your people. And if you do that, if you email a lot, it's not spam, it's helping them. It's helping them make a buying decision in an environment where there's so many people out there. There's automation, there's AI, there's, just untrustworthy people. You're helping them figure out if you're the right person to buy from. And that is high, high value. That is not spamming. So the people who don't want to get an email a day, just on that basis, they'll unsubscribe. The ones who are excited will be still on there. So that's mistake number three, just thinking that your email in general is spam. If you're an email marketer, you got to think about your emails being valuable. So mistake number four is not making it clear that you sell stuff. So if you are sending emails and you're doing a really good job of that, but you are not letting people know that you sell stuff, then that's a big mistake because now people are going to be just used to getting free emails from you. You're going to be doing free work. You're not going to have the opportunity to sell because if you don't put those offers in there, if you don't make it really clear, you don't make sure people know you're in business and you have great offers, your highest value stuff, the things you should be charging money for are your highest value. So if you're giving value in your emails, making an offer is not giving less value. This drives me crazy because people will say, give value first and then you can sell, which makes it sound like selling is not value. Selling is your highest value. That's why you charge for it. So you want to give value all the time and sell because that's value. If it's a fair exchange of money for an offer that helps people, that's the highest value thing you have. So make sure you sell it. Make sure you let people know. So you want to also in your emails and in all your business connections and communications, make yourself relatable. Make sure people understand you're a real person who has real experience and real results in a life. You're a person that people want to relate to if they are connecting with you, if you're part of your brand, which is a great way to stand out right now. A real human. A real human standing behind a brand is a great thing to do. So make sure you're relatable and you build that trust by doing the things you say you're going to do, creating those products and doing a good job and getting out there and doing all of this, really connecting with your audience, sending those emails. Email marketing is not dead. if you do things like this and you do it in a way that really makes a connection, adds value, gets your offers out there. And I wish you all the best of luck with email marketing. It is my favorite marketing method. It's the main way I make money online. I've been selling online since 2002. I've sold over 1.2 million using email marketing, and I teach others how to do the same. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. You can also go to livinglifestylefreedom.com, go to my Lifestyle Freedom Business course, use free LFB, and you will get that course for free. It's $150. Used to be over 300. I lowered the price, but you can still get it for free. So thank you so much for listening, and I'll talk to you soon.